For the invocation tonight, it's Brother Eddie Gooch from the New Beginning Fellowship Church, and I don't think we have a special guest on the board.
Yes, but we're going to ask Marita Watson if she'd lead the pledge first tonight.
Sorry, go ahead.
Let us pray. We thank you, our Heavenly Father, for the beautiful day you've given to us, for every good and perfect gift, and most of all for the gift of your Son, Jesus. Thank you for our gathering tonight, for our city council. And thank you, Lord, for your healing to Mayor Smith and to Chief Wood's son. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing and privilege we have of living in this most wonderful city until you carry us home to heaven through the gift of your Son, Jesus, in whose holy and precious name we pray.
Amen.
Attention. Salute. Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Watson.
This class, Ms. Watson.
Oh, Ms. Watson, what's your teacher's name, ma'am?
We need a photo of her.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
thank you, thank you all. Roll call, please.
Mr. Taylor.
Here.
Mr. A. Green.
Here.
Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Ms. Laster.
Here.
Mr. Ingrid.
Here.
Yeah. Item 5 is proclamations. Do we have anyone here to accept the proclamations? I don't believe so, so we'll move on. Move on to item 6, the work session. Item A is the acceptance of the minutes. Questions, comments on the minutes that was emailed out? All right, hearing none. Move on to item B is the record rotation service, and I believe that's Chief Wood.
All right, so good evening. So before you, sent out to you was a proposed ordinance change that allows me to be able to present you guys with a towing and recovery policy that would change the ordinance, and we would be able to do a policy which you guys would approve. The reasoning for that is I would say over the last couple of years, we are all the time having issues or complaints from citizens on either they're being or feeling like they're getting price gouged, charging too much, and they're not being consistent pricing against the people who are on our rotation. We constantly have issues with different records that are on our record service, taking an extended period of time getting there. You talk sometimes 30 to 45 minutes, that an officer's sitting there waiting on the record service to come, which exposes them to being on the side of the road for, a great length of time, exposing them to potential traffic hazards, sometimes being there with the person that they've arrested. And so we wanted to present this policy change, and I think it really defines more than kind of what our current ordinance does. It also particularly sets some record rotation fees that all of our rotation records will have to abide by. I sent that to you in an email, but I'll just go over it. On a passenger vehicle, they'd be able to charge a base rate up to $250 during the day. The night and weekend rate would be up to $275. If there is an instance where we have to ask for a record to come outside the police jurisdiction, towing the car back to the police jurisdiction, they'll be able to charge up to $8 per mile. And if for some reason there's a wreck where they have to have help and hire an extra person, it's up to $100 an hour. And then cleaning up a rollover wreck, they can charge $150. And then we also included in there a large truck. In case we ever had where some type of 18-wheeler wreck, they can charge up to $850. And that's port to port. Base rate for night, weekends, and holidays is up to $1,000 an hour, and then their rate per mile is $15 and $200 for a per man hour. And then if it's a rollover, it's an hourly rate. And so we also included in that is just some basic things like, a basic tow includes them having to completely clean it up. That's actually a criminal code if they don't completely clean that wreck up. So we also included that in that they have to provide some what we call as oil dry as a basic tow, making sure that they're accessible if a person wants to pick their car up What we've also seen is some record services not being available when somebody tries to call and pick their car up, and then they still try to charge them storage when they themselves aren't available. And so more or less, this policy will define a lot of those things. It will make sure that they have to abide by those certain terms that we've set out for hours and how they have to communicate with people, how they charge people, and just a lot of those things that we've been having issues with. It also sets out what type of insurance that they have to have. Let me get to that, and I'll just kind of tell you what that is. So making them have some liability coverage. It also says that they have to have a maximum deductible of $5,000 per occurrence, a minimum vehicle liability policy not less than $350,000, a minimum garage liability policy not less than $400,000, a minimum garage keeper's legal liability not less than $100,000. Minimum on-hook coverage for a regular rotation is $100,000. Large rotation, which is the bigger trucks, is $250,000. And then we also want to require that what we've seen is people own multiple businesses, and so they don't really differentiate on their insurance that's kept on their principal business that's located within the police jurisdiction. So we also included that in there as well, just to make sure that anybody whose car gets towed, that they do have that insurance that protects that person. And so this policy was sent out to all of the people that's on our current rotation last week. So we've had some converse back and forth, and some of those changes were at their recommendation, and so they knew about it being proposed tonight, and they had an invitation to come and kind of give their thoughts on that. So
How many do you have on the rotation, Chief?
we have 3 right now.
Any other questions for Chief? Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Next item is item C, records request form. Brenda?
So I had a citizen reach out to me stating that she believed that our records request form didn't fall under the state code because we asked for a reason why they are requesting the records. But in SB State Bill 270 that was passed, section 36-1245 says the written procedures may establish any of the following. D, any other policies pertaining to the process for submitting a public records request. So, the way I read it, we are allowed to ask for that, but, when speaking with Richard and the mayor, we just thought we'd bring it to y'all with another option of moving it underneath the signature and state, and having above that, that this is, answering the following is optional information for data purposes only, and then not requiring it. So you can leave it the way it is or change it.
Do you have a lot of requests?
I get a good amount of requests. This is the only citizen that has ever, said anything about that option. It was on the form prior to us changing the form to the current form. And this citizen normally hits other and says, because I want it, as her reason, and I still give her her records. So I don't know why.
Richard, what say you?
I think either way is fine. I think you're still entitled to ask a reason on your form, your request form. But I don't know what reason would ever be unacceptable, regardless of what they say. I think you're probably not gonna deny one, for whatever, despite whatever reason that they give. Probably a good idea, optional, because it's nice to have that data as to why people file requests. We talked about, you get enough requests for certain public records, you can start putting them on your website instead of handling the emails. Just make that something that just gets published to everybody, and that, if the data is good to have. If this is an optional, sure, that's probably a good idea.
At what time would we deny it though? Like if there's a criminal activity or something like that?
We deny them if
Not a resident.
if they're not a resident of the state of Alabama. We've denied them because it's an ongoing criminal case.
Okay.
There's rules set out in the state code that if we deny it, we use the wording from the state code in the letter telling them why they were denied it.
So you sent out a letter
I
telling
do, even if they're denied, I send out a letter that they're denied. If they're approved, then I
stands now, if someone says other because I want it, it still gets processed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't
I mean,
we,
even if they, honestly, even if they just marked other and didn't put a right
Reason.
reason next to other, I probably still would process it.
Yeah.
I don't have any issue with being listed as optional, not required for processing, only for gathering. What are all those I mean, I've looked at that before. I think media.
You have individuals seeking information for personal use and not for commercial purpose, affiliated with private commercial entities seeking information for use in entity's business, representative of public interest organizations seeking information as part of news gathering function and not for commercial purpose, affiliated with education or non-commercial scientific institutions seeking information for scholarly or scientific purposes and not for a commercial purpose, news media representative from, and we do request that they put that there, and then other.
I mean, I don't, if it's not that big a deal according to our legal expert, why not just leave it like it is and move on?
Well, I'll decide.
Yes.
I gave you the option of leaving it alone, or I gave you I showed you what it would look like if we changed it.
I was trying to pull that back up.
As
and
is,
see it. I mean,
as is,
As is, I mean,
as is. Thank you. I think the next one is you also. Item B is a public service contract for garbage recycling.
Okay, so we're required that the, contract is up in January. We're required to give them a 90-day notice if we want to rebid it. I was told that we needed to bring that to y'all's attention to find out if you wanted to rebid it, leave it be, how you wanted to move forward, because I know there was some talk previously about possibly making some changes, but I don't know. But, me and the mayor talked today also, and the contract itself will automatically renew for 3 years in January, but there is still a clause in the contract that states at any time that we want to rebid it, we just have to give them a 90-day notice. So we can end the contract within 90 days at another time. We don't necessarily have to do it at the end of this contract, but
If we let it automatic renew, there's also,
it'll automatically renew for 3 years.
but it also changes, they have the right to change the pricing,
I
right?
think it's based on CPI.
Do they not change?
Theirs is based on CPI, or they did in this last, contract, that if they could show an extreme reason, that
Mhm.
they could show it to us to increase it. But it increases yearly by CPI, which is normal. But as far as if we rebid it out, then most likely we're gonna get it higher rate.
Are we having any issues with this company?
Nothing any normal than we have.
Are they still gonna recycle?
Huh?
Are they still gonna?
Yeah, we're still doing, if we automatically renew it, we'll automatically still do the recycling in the carts. Yes.
And I still think we're the only municipality with curbside recycle in at least the county.
I do know that Anniston has recently redone their contract with Republic, and now Republic is billing and handling all the complaints and everything. All they did was a contract with how much it's gonna cost their citizens. Right now, the question is, we need to know by the 1st of October whether or not y'all wanna rebid it, because if we're gonna rebid it, I need to get a letter out to Republic telling them that we're planning on rebidding it. If y'all don't wanna rebid it, then we'll just leave it alone, let it automatically renew, and we can discuss.
All right, on a
it later
1 to 10
down the line.
basis, how easy have they been to work with, and how many complaints we've had with them?
I mean,
A 9?
it just depends on the day.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, we have issues, we get a lot of missed garbage, we get a lot of, broken carts and people mad because they feel like the garbage man is purposely slamming their cart down because they can control how hard that arm is. For the most part, as far as that goes, it's just us taking a phone call and then relaying the information to Republic. Probably, I'd say this year, maybe 20 to 25 times I've had to contact the supervisor at Republic because we weren't getting the answers that we felt our customers deserve. And,
Kurt? personally, if there's not an overwhelming amount of people complaining and problems, we could get in a problem if we rebid it, all the prices will be higher. And, you know, at least we gotta know what we can budget for and play with right now versus rebidding it. You know, if we'd had a lot of problems with it, you spent half your day, 3 days a week on there trying to straighten stuff out.
Well, it's a daily thing.
So,
Complaints are a daily thing. We get excited when we have a day that we don't get a garbage complaint.
Welcome to
But
government.
you have to understand, we have all these citizens in the city who might have broken wheels, broken lid, it goes completely missing, because sometimes they just accidentally, the hand messes up and it drops completely in.
Well, I know-
You know, we get called and saying, we're gonna call the police next because somebody stole our garbage can, and I have to tell them, no, we don't need to do that, because it probably just fell in the thing, we'll get you a new one, you know?
well, the truck ain't mine, so I can relate.
So, I mean, it's a daily thing of getting phone calls about the garbage, but as far as an issue goes, I wouldn't be comfortable saying that we have any issues.
They're providing a service
They are.
to the,
I'm good. If not getting it, unless everybody else wants to change.
We want to,
As is.
they can
Do it
open
as
it up,
is?
yeah.
okay, think we can leave it as is. We'll need to officially vote on that next meeting, but you can notify them ahead of time.
We don't have to notify
We can
them.
just roll it.
You guys don't have
Just
to do
gonna roll
anything,
it.
because it automatically will live in January now.
Thank you, thank you. Next item for discussion is, insurance. Brenda, that's you also.
So it's time to start looking at the possible renewal, and I was informed that y'all were interested in possibly getting a quote from Amos to possibly go back. I did reach out to Aaron, who was my representative the last time we were with Amos. He said it is possible. He sent me the information that he needs me to gather, which of course will take time to do. But Mayor wanted me to see what y'all's thoughts were. A couple of things that I do think that you need to know to make a informed decision is, number one, according to the AM Best rating, AMIC is rated on a B plus when it comes to the financial strength rating of their company, where Travelers is rated an A plus plus. The other thing is that in 2024, when we received a quote from AMIC for the 2024 insurance, their quote was $485,583, and our quote for our 2025 insurance was $481,000. So we were still $4,000 less than what AMIC quoted us in 2024. So those are two things that you might want to take into consideration. I've started working on the process of getting a quote from AMIC, if that's what you so choose, you want me to do. But it's something that, it's time consuming, so if that's what we need to do, then we need to start that process now.
Does it automatically roll over? Or we have to,
Insurance is one of those things where we're not required to bid out, so.
so you don't have to read, it doesn't roll over anything, we just continue the
Yeah,
process?
we will also get a renewal policy update from Travelers also, like we did last year. And, our insurance went up around 10%, not counting the extra vehicles and City Hall being added. Just, if it had just been apples to apples, it would have went up about 10%, and that's what they, require. And Mick, also in 2024, when we did the cybersecurity, quiz that they sent us, they said that we failed and wouldn't insure us on cybersecurity. So there is a possibility, I'll have Tim do the test again, but there is a possibility that we may not be able to get cybersecurity through AMIC, and we'll still have to use Cowbell for our cybersecurity. But from 2024 to 2025, that did not increase.
Well, what's wrong, did they tell you what's wrong with it, or did we just fail?
I don't remember. Do you remember, Tim? Remember the cybersecurity test you had to do for AMIC that one year when they?
Yes.
He said, did they tell us what was wrong that caused us to fail? He said they didn't. They just said we weren't eligible.
Why would they not do that?
Now, it could have changed because we have put a lot of.
I was about to say,
things
since
in
then, we've
process.
done.
We've done a lot of things in process, so that could possibly change. Like I said, I will have him review it if that's what you guys choose for us
So that's a whole nother policy that
That's
we
a-
have to carry.
that's separate.
Okay. It's a lot of work. But,
Have we had any issues with travelers? I mean, as far as.
We had growing pains, in my office, I had growing pains when we first started working with travelers, just because you're used to one, you change over to another, they do things differently. We've got through the growing pains. I have a very good working relationship with Alan Whitmore, who is over the who is our person, my point of contact, and
But I
so-
mean, as far as filing claims or anything else, have they, tried to deny us, just to deny us?
Not that I know of. I'm not aware of any.
You say that
Travelers has an A+ rating, right?
A plus
A
plus,
plus.
A plus plus?
more than I would
Extra
like.
plus.
I mean, I don't know what the cost to the time gathering is. And I think that's, it would be worth knowing, where do you get the best deal for stewarding the taxpayer
And that's one
resources?
reason why I wanted you to know what the quote was in 2024.
And it was more than- yes.
Because it was more than what we paid in 2025.
Yeah,
And with that projection, you would think that it would be more than that 485,000 for.
yeah, I've not had much rates go
It's been 2
down,
years since then,
yeah.
so.
No, I know, yeah, I mean, it's, so,
Yeah, I did do some analysis today, at least you can look at the numbers in terms, I thought you had a copy, but Patty's gonna make one right quick. Clearly from a dollar standpoint, just as she said, in 2024, 409 was the quote. It ended up being a little bit more because the vehicle, we had a number of vehicles to add to it. So yeah, it'll be interesting, I guess, if we can, I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get a quote to you. That we would know.
I've worked on the, getting the worksheets ready to send out to all the department heads, but I'm gonna have to make sure that we have a correct list of all vehicles, correct list of all property, correct list of all equipment that we want on the insurance policy, making sure that we have what we want as far as contents goes inside our buildings. I worked on just the worksheets for Project Report, took my day today. We get them done, so they're ready to be sent out tomorrow if you guys want it to be done that way, for as far as vehicles and the information on their worksheet that they give out. But then we have to start working on the equipment and the property and things like that. And then I have to send it all to them, and then they have to take the time of getting all that information together to get a quote. So, I mean, it's doable before, where we could get both travelers and AMEC before the December 12th policy end date. That's why it's being brought to you now. But, it is, as he stated, it is time consuming, and, I don't mind doing it, but with the quote, the way it was then, it's gonna be up higher, so I don't know.
Thanks, sir.
I also think, and I don't know if our first
Good job.
responders want to speak to it, but there may be, I know some benefits that they get with the AMIC that we don't necessarily get with travelers. I don't know if that's important enough to weigh a decision or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
That
Chief, I
is-
know some of the services, like Lewis and some, do y'all, so you're not able to get that right now?
So we do, because we still have workman's comp with
Oh,
him.
okay.
So he still comes by, and I think, and so personally, I like having AMIC, you at least get somebody that comes by and sees you not only once, but, more than at least once a year. And some of the things they do to help the police department is policy help and recommendations, just like the policy that we were able to talk about, last council meetings. One of the things that they recently done for, the police departments, they created a program that gives, police chiefs the opportunity to have, an attorney that they provide. You have some type of situation, often involved shooting, some type of high-stress situation, they provide an attorney, that allows you attorney-client privilege that just goes along with the insurance policy, that you already get for them, which would help prevent, we didn't necessarily have that issue with AMIC. There wasn't an increase or a decrease in when we had cars. So I think we spent a substantial amount of money in those times when we needed to sell vehicles because they have made our policy go up. They do provide skid car training for members at a lower rate. And, you know, like I said, they got local attorneys and a local person. They also do training for us on mitigation on issues that they see across the state, best practices. So they attend our chief conferences with Lewis and the other people on the workers' comp side and give us examples on the best ways to be better and not have claims. So personally, as a police department, I like having AMIC. At least we do get that conversation with them and they kind of tell us the best practices and ways not to have other claims.
What about the fire department? Do they work with you, chief?
They do, AMIC did. I haven't had much dealings with the new Hartford Travelers, but AMIC did. They made sure we was up to date with driver education, emergency vehicle operating courses. I'm still a little concerned about the medical liability of the travelers. I did talk with that guy about it, but he just said we're covered. And that's a big thing now if one of our guys get out with medical liability. And then also the coverage we have with the medical records we keep with HIPAA ones. That if we got a hack or whatever, Tim's secured our computers the best way possible. And I would like to look at that to make sure that we are covered in the event we have a breach with medical.
That's covered in the cybersecurity policy.
It's not an addendum though, or an additional coverage.
I don't think so, and it's gonna be, Tim, am I wrong, where all file, any kind of electronic file is covered in
Well,
our?
he's talking about HIPAA.
That's a different animal.
Not just cybersecurity type of thing.
Does travelers provide that person to come around, you know?
Alan comes to my office all the time. If I was to know that somebody wanted to see him, I would send him there. He also, whenever I've been asked to ask him about policies and things like that, I send him a message and he gives me the information I need.
But he just doesn't go around to everybody else.
Not unless they ask for him. He doesn't want to, his words are, he doesn't want to be a bother to those when they're trying to do their normal day-to-day work. If they needed to see him, he figured they would reach out.
I think I would like to talk with him, but just ask him some point blank questions about our coverage.
That's fine.
Seems like we need to kind of look at them, weigh it all a little more.
Where's Travelers based out of? Is anybody know?
They have places all over. Allen's offices in Birmingham.
I mean, I figure they have it.
Yeah.
Home
He
office?
has the son.
Yeah, I was saying home office.
Home office.
We went from AMIC, went to cost.
So Brenda, I know this one, ends in December it is. Are you working toward a timeline in terms of
No,
when
so-
you gotta get started?
I've already
With travel.
started. Oh, I've already,
Yeah,
Allen's
well,
already
they have
started.
offices-
We've already
offices in
started on that too. That usually starts around October 1.
Headquarters
It's
in
usually
Newport.
when I start the process for renewals.
All right, what's the disadvantage? If we bid it, what's the worst
It's not
thing
bid,
that can
they're
happen?
not gonna bid. We just-
I mean, quote, excuse me, wrong word,
It's just
quote.
that-
What we lose on quote if we go out and look at it? We know it's gonna go up anyhow. So if we come back and we, excuse me, get quotes on it, do we not benefit ourselves to see what kind of plan that each one will have and we compare again?
Yeah.
To-
I would agree with
Yeah.
that. I was just told I needed to ask y'all if you wanted me to do quotes.
I see advantages to both ways, but I think we're more advantageous if we bid it, look at it, and then, cause I'm like, chief, not that I like somebody looking over or the fire department, but if they come in there and they wanna know how they can help them, and ideas, or these are things are changing, it may save us money down the road, so I'd say, get quotes.
And I know, I mean, the loss control there, you've got at least 2 retired chiefs,
Yes.
if not 3, with Pete. That I think, and then what I was getting at is, AMIC being an Alabama company, I think that they have an understanding of how things are operating with state of Alabama. Not that the travelers person doesn't, I mean, I'm sure he does, but there might be a little bit of familiarity with the departments. But, yeah, I think it'd be worth, I mean, it's a lot, I know.
So to clarify, we're asking Brenda to get quotes?
Yes, sir.
Not quotes, or not.
Yes. Yes.
Not
quotes.
bidding.
Quotes,
Not
not
bidding.
bids. Yeah, I made sure I didn't say that incorrectly. So, everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Good. All right, next item, is any other business that come before the work session?
No.
All right, then we'll move on to item 7, is part of our actual council meetings, the adoption of the minutes.
So moved.
Second. Have a motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Excuse me. Item 8 is the adoption of the agenda. I know we have some additions.
And we do. To the main agenda, amend item 16, consider action to approve a 2% cost of living adjustment for the general fund and Waterworks Gas and Sewer Board employees, effective October 1, 2025. Also to the main agenda, amend item 23, consider action to acknowledge the retirement notification of the following. A is Ed Kennedy, Recreation and Athletics Coordinator, effective December 1, 2025. And then also to the main agenda, amend item 30, consider action to adjourn into an executive session under the provisions of the Code of Alabama, section 36-25A-786, to discuss the consideration the governmental body is willing to offer or accept when considering the purchase, sale, exchange, lease, or market value of real property, and section 36-25A-787 to discuss matters of economic development.
All right, do I have a motion to accept the agenda
So
as
moved.
amended? Do I have a motion, do I have a second? Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 9 is public comments concerning any agenda item. This is your opportunity to stand up and come to the podium for anything that just got approved for tonight's agenda. Seeing no one come forward, we'll move on to item 10.
Public hearing regarding the locations for fraternities and sororities.
All right, I'll call that public meeting open. I do know we have some guests. If you want to speak on this opportunity to speak on the locations of fraternities and sororities, as I've explained, we also have a first reading coming up. So it's anyone that would like to speak now on the locations of fraternities and sororities. Seeing no one come forward, we'll move on and close that hearing and move on to item 11.
Consideration of ordinance number 0-671-25, completely removing section 24-103B3, fraternity or sorority houses, and adding section 24-104, fraternity or sorority houses, to chapter 24, zoning, article 3, zoning district, plan unit development, and overlay district regulations, Division 2, residential districts of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Jacksonville, Alabama, first reading.
Thank you, Ms. Burt. That is the first reading, so no action taken, so we'll move on to item 12.
Consideration of resolution number R-2265-25, approving a franchise agreement between the City of Jacksonville, Alabama, and Unity Fiber Gulf Coast LLC.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and second, 2 seconds. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 13.
Consideration of resolution number R-2266-25, approving a franchise agreement between the City of Jacksonville, Alabama, and Coosa Valley Technologies Incorporated.
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 14.
Consider action to amend the minutes of August 7, 2025, City Council called public hearing per the attached.
Do you have a motion?
Moved.
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 15.
Consider action to approve the off-premise beer and wine license application of Jacksonville One Incorporated, doing business as Jacksonville Go-To Gas, located at 1050 Pelham Road South, Jacksonville, Alabama, per the attached.
So I have a motion.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 16.
Consider action to approve a 2% cost of living adjustment for the general fund and Waterworks Gas and Sewer Board employees effective October 1, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Motion in, I think, three seconds. So, I
4
think
seconds.
4 seconds, I guess. Wow, that's a lot of seconds. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 17.
Consider action to approve the FY 2026 general fund budget per the attached.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Great job.
Great job.
That's all I can say. You did.
So you, so you're ready officially able to pass the torch to Scott now?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Thank you all. Thank you
You
all.
ready,
for-
Scott?
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We just need more revenue.
All right, any other further discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 18.
Consider action to approve the FY 2026 Waterworks Gas and Sewer Board budget per the attached.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing, good? Okay. Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 19.
Consider action to authorize the fire chief to sign the affiliation agreement with Gadsden State Community College, Division of Health Sciences, per the attached.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green? Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 20.
Consider action to authorize the mayor to sign the 5-year Axon Enterprise Incorporated agreement for camera and evidence storage for Animal Control Department per the attached.
So moved.
Second.
A motion in 2 seconds. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 21.
Consider action to authorize the mayor to sign the 5-year Axon Enterprise Incorporated agreement for camera and evidence storage for the police department per the attached.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion?
I was just gonna say that's good work as far as, guys, you know, going the extra mile, doing the research to make sure that the city has what it needs, so hats off to you.
Thank you, sir, for that. Any more discussion? Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 22.
Consider action to approve the employment of the following: Austin Brian Goodwin, wastewater 3, water operator 2, effective October 1, 2025, and upon compliance with ordinance number 273, due to the resignation of Matthew Bramlett.
So moved.
Second.
No motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 23.
Consider action to acknowledge the retirement notification of the following: Ed Kennedy, Recreation and Athletics Coordinator, effective December 1, 2025.
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, motion second. Any discussion? Doc's not here, so we'll talk to him later, I guess. Just appreciate for everything that he's done for all these years.
Yes.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Consent agenda.
Item 24, budget amendments. Item 25, purchases over $7,500.
I have a motion?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes. Item 26 is public comments for any general item. This is your opportunity to address the council. If you wish to do so, just come to the podium, state your name and address, and make sure you get with the city clerk before you leave.
Normally I'd be in uniform, but I was off today, so that explains. But I want to thank y'all for the 2% raise on behalf of the fire department and myself, that y'all have worked diligently with us to help us invest in our employees. And we've been able to retain some real good employees by the hard work that y'all done. It's easy to ask for a raise, it's hard to fund it, so I know that it's a tough thing to do. But I want to tell you how much the fire department appreciates that.
Thank you, Chief.
Thanks, Chief.
We appreciate you.
Worth every penny.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna Grace. I'm the Community Ambassador with the Student Government Association at Jacksonville State University. I just wanted to get up here and say thank y'all so much for working with us with homecoming this weekend. It was a great success. We had a really great homecoming turnout. In our own homecoming elections, we actually had a record-breaking homecoming election year. So for court elections, we had close to 2,600 votes cast, and that is the most we've ever had cast in an SGA election. And then we had close to 1,700 cast in the actual naming of the king and queen, which our king is Kobe Bonner and our queen is Coral Church. We are so proud that they were named, and we just wanted to say thank you for helping us with the parade because our students loved it, the community loves it, and we just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Anna Grace.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Just want to say thank you on behalf of the police department, not only keep stealing my thunder. The 2% raise, but also the budget that will allow us to be able to make some technological advances, for the police officers and some others for the advancement of technology and safety throughout the city for the citizens, so we appreciate that, thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, I guess on behalf of all the other employees in the city, we
All done, start lining up.
we thank you all.
No, we can all line up and keep doing this. We don't get praised much. So, as being once upon a time being a municipal employee, I do know how important that is. I know sometimes the percentage just doesn't seem like it's as much as it should be. But I just want to show it's not only about a monetary thing, it's about showing how much we care about you guys and how hard you all work. So thanks, thank you. All right, any other comments?
No, sir.
All right, I guess I've stumbled all over my council member remarks, but we'll move on to 27, council member remarks.
I'm just gonna say, busy weekend, started off Friday with the high school homecoming, the high school parade, the pep rally, the game Friday night, underdogs, but hey, we came out and we beat Leeds, it was the stadium was good. Same way, then we hopped up early Saturday morning, and like she mentioned, great parade. I mean, the city was full of alumni, Jacksonville High School alumni, as well as JSU alumni. Real good fun weekend, and also, Jacksonville celebrated a win, 45-3 over Murray State.
45-10.
45-10. I kind of left before the track. But I want to say, out of all of that, Friday and Saturday, full busy weekend, and the city was full of people. But then you look at this morning, no trash, nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that says a lot about our city. That says a lot about how much we care about it. So I just say my hat's off to that. It was a great eventful weekend, even though we had to get back up today and restart.
Anyone else? Good. All right, mayor's report.
I just want to second everything he just said. It really was a great weekend. Having homecoming was the same weekend. A lot of activities going on. So maybe we'll see a little bubble in the sales tax. Also wanted to thank Bert and Scott for all their hard work on the budget. They started on that early summer, and it takes a lot of time and effort, and we appreciate what they've done. Somehow making those numbers, the revenues and expenditures, balance. So it is a difficult task. Appreciate what they've done with that.
I'll say this several times, but she's gonna be a very hard act to follow.
So, just a couple of announcements. The youth fishing rodeo is, our age is 15 under, September 27th. I believe that's this Saturday, isn't it? Starting at 8 o'clock, reservation, and then start fishing at 9 to 12, I believe. This is a great event. If you haven't been out there, just even if you don't have kids you want to bring, come out and just watch it. It's really fascinating to see all those kids catching fish. And the police department does a great job putting this event on every year, and it's always very well attended. Everybody enjoys it. I should also thank the Alabama Wildlife, Freshwater Fisheries, and Law Enforcement Section. I can get all that out because they're a great help to us in providing fish and so forth. So, great event. Hope it's pretty weather. Everybody will come out and take part of that, particularly if you got a 15-year-old or younger. And then another event coming up is the Ladies' Day Out, Wrestling Art Class. So I think you ladies might want to take part in this. Spend $15 and make you a bracelet or necklace or something at the library. And that's coming up also this weekend, 10 a.m. at the library. And I think that's all I have. Thank y'all.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, is there any other business that come before the council?
So moved.
Hear none? All right, we'll move on to item 30.
Consider action to adjourn into the executive session
Under the provisions of the Code of Alabama, section
36-25A-786, to discuss the consideration the governmental body is willing to offer or accept when considering the purchase, sale, exchange, lease, a market value of real property, and section 36-25A-787, to discuss matters of economic development.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a motion and a second? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mr. A. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. M. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes, thank you all for being here. Be here, come back next time if you want to discuss, we'll have the second reading on the sororities and fraternities. Great crowd.